So, how do we raise our standards, right, to be treated the way we want to? What I'm going to say probably going to sound like cliche, but it is the truth. It all starts with us, right? It starts with you. It starts within yourself. So, I'm going to share some things with you that you can start implementing today to start seeing changes in your life. So the first thing is you have to know what your boundaries are. Your boundaries and your non-negotiables. Your non-negotiables are things you don't want to compromise on. They can be honesty, mutual respect. It can have something to do with your health. Let's say you eat at least 5 home-cooked meals a week, etc. So write those down and make sure that they're crystal clear to you and that you never ever settle for less than that. The second thing is make promises to yourself and keep them. Every time you make and keep a promise to yourself, you add to your self-confidence bank balance. On the other hand, every time you say that you're going to do something and you don't do it, you communicate to yourself and to the universe that you're not worthy of the thing you want so bad and that it's okay to ignore your wants and your needs. Imagine treating a friend like this. How often do you think you're going to get away with promising something and not keeping your word? So what I need you to do is start treating yourself as your best friend. If you say you're going to do something, make sure you do it. Keep that promise. Your future self will thank you. Number 3 is, and like I said earlier in the video, do not lower your standards to meet someone else's. It could be a friend, a job, or maybe someone you're dating. You've outgrown that person and you notice that your values don't align anymore. Or maybe the vibe is off or they treat you with no respect at all. I always say before cut people off, address the issue, address the things that are bothering you, because the last thing you want is cutting someone off and regret it later due to some misunderstanding of some sort. So sit down and talk about the issue as clear as possible with that person. And of course, be respectful without blaming the other person and really listen to what the person has to say. And they should do that too, of course. And yes, sometimes it feels uncomfortable, but try to see this as an opportunity to grow closer to that person. Depending on their response, you can decide what to do next. So let's say the person is not aware of the issue and they want to make sure that the both of you are okay. They will probably apologize and try to find a way to make things right. If on the other hand, the person is very defensive and aggressive, or demeaning, you know that you need to distance yourself or just cut them off completely. Even if it's a family member or a friend you've known for very long. One thing I learned over the years is that you never ever know someone 100%, right? So it's not because you've been friends for very long that they're right for you. Sometimes people just grow apart and that's okay. And yes, it's painful, but it's definitely okay. Sometimes years pass by and you see a side of a person that you never thought you would see, and that can be enough for you to cut them off if it's toxic. So the 4th thing is work out. This is something that I'm always going to keep repeating in my videos. You need to make sure that you work out at least 3 to 4 times a week. Do something, any type of activity. I suggest lifting weights and some cardio. The thing is that when you work out, you start feeling good about yourself. Eventually, your body composition will also change and you start looking better and feeling better. And people also treat you nicer. Because when you carry yourself with pride, because this is something that nobody can take away from you, right? You carry yourself with pride and you radiate confidence. And people know that it takes a lot of time, discipline, dedication to achieve a healthy body and maintain that healthy body, right? So that's why they'll respect you more for that. So that is part 2 of never lowering your standards. I hope you found value in this video. If so, tap the like button, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.